Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and actually the first video of this channel. I'm actually a little bit nervous for this, but today we are playing 18 holes at Quarry Pines Golf Club in Tucson, Arizona. And I just wanted to share a little bit of golf with you. I'm going to probably be explaining more about my goals for this channel, maybe between hits here, because I want to jump right into golf. So let's get this started. So after the first tee shot, we ended up on the far right side of the fairway. I'm a little nervous actually because that was my first hit, no warm-up. The driving range in this course is closed. I don't know if that's permanently or not, but anyway, you might be able to tell off my tee shot. Maybe not, maybe, I don't know. But I'm a beginner here with this sport, and one of my goals for this channel is to at least get a score today and hopefully, share the process of getting a lower score through lessons, practice, going to the range and playing rounds. So here we go. It ended up further right than I expected. We're actually in the rough about 260 yards. We're gonna see how this goes. So the second shot didn't necessarily go as planned. I think I might be out of bounds. We're probably gonna have to take a drop. Probably ended up in someone's backyard after that one. Anyways, so basically what I'm doing today is I'm gonna get a score, whether that score be 100, 110, 120. And my goal is gonna be to create a series. Let's see if I can actually find my ball around here. To create a series, trying to break my record. So maybe a road to 99 and then a road to 89 and 79 and so on. So that's kind of the journey this channel is going to be going on. I'm not sure if I see my ball way up there. We're going to take a look. So I did end up finding my ball in someone's backyard. I can't get it, so we're going to take a drop. So this is for the fourth shot on this hole. We're about 90 yards. All right, so our fourth shot, I pulled it right, and we're in a bunker. I have no idea how to get out of a bunker, so this is gonna be fun to watch for you guys. All right, so not how we wanted to start the first hole. Triple bogey on a par 5. But that's about, that's a little worse than I need to be right now. I'm aiming for 99. Did I mention I'm a beginner? So we're gonna be getting high scores here at the beginning of this channel. And basically what I hope to do, I have a swing evaluation with Golf Tech scheduled here in about 2 weeks. From there, I don't know if they're going to let me film that, but I'll share a little bit of information about that. And we're going to set up a training regimen. So I go in every week or every 2 weeks, get some lessons, and then maybe on off weeks, I'll come out to the course and we'll try to break 99. That's my goal with this. If you guys have any tips, tricks, for early beginners in golf, I really appreciate that. Another thing, if you want to subscribe, please do. Like, comment, do whatever you want to do. I just appreciate you for watching at least this long. All right, here we have the second hole. This is a par 4, dog leg to the right. We're just going to try to hit it just left of that tree on the right side. Hopefully that works out that way, and then we got a nice shot at the green. Okay, a little shorter than we wanted, but we're in the fairway. All right, we're on the second shot of the second hole. It's a par 4. It's kind of a short par 4, but we didn't get as far off the tee. It went a little high. So what we're gonna end up doing is having to hit over this tree. The flag is right behind the tree. There's sand on the left. I'm not sure about the right side. We got about 90 yards, so I'm using a nice little soft sand wedge. thinned it so it went through the tree and definitely made contact. We'll see where it ends up. So third shot, we're going up to the third shot. We caught a huge break. It actually made it through the tree and ended up on the edge of the green there. We're putting for birdie, which is actually a pretty rare thing for me. But I'm not good at putting, so we'll see how this goes. All right, well, you saw what happened. It was actually putt off the fairway. I wasn't looking at it very good, but it was a 3-putt either way for bogey, which is not good. That's where we need to get those strokes on these shorter, easier holes. But on to number 3, let's put that one behind us. Right, here we are, third hole, par 4, about 365 yards based off where these... I'm playing with in the center tee box, by the way. I'm not doing no tips. All right, tee shot actually wasn't that bad. I used a 3-wood. I've been slicing my driver quite a bit, and the 3-wood almost going the same distance because of that slice. And we are just past the 150-yard marker, so it was about 215, 225 yards maybe on that tee shot. Not bad, right side of the fairway. All right, so I set myself up for a pretty nice second shot. I did go about 225 yards off the tee, and that's, you know, my drive only goes 235, so I'm probably going to use the 3-wood a lot today. We're about 140 yards from the pin. All right, second shot. I think it went right where I was aiming, right of the green. It's about pin high though. I used the 7. I tried to go light with it, only 140 yards, 145 or so. 7's typically like my 160 club, but I did it nice and soft. Yeah, we're about pin high, right side of the green. So any tips on chipping, putting, anything, you know, around the green, on the green, will be much appreciated. All right, after the third hole, or for the third hole, we're in for another bogey. 2-putt, man, and I don't know how to chip, so I chipped it long. It rolled all the way to the other edge of the green, but I'll take bogey. I'll take bogeys. I'm starting, like I said, I'm new at this. I got golf clubs for Christmas about 2 years ago, and since then I've used them about 8 times. 5 of those times have been in the last 3 months though, so things are feeling a little bit better, but obviously I'm still at the very beginning here. Sorry, it's really bumpy right here. Here's the 4th hole. It's another par 4, and this one's a short one, but there's water trouble right in the middle there. Flag is just to the right. I don't know if you can see it. I should add, before I tee off on the 4th hole there, I know I left my glove on while putting on that 3rd green there. I'm just trying to rush. I don't know why. Maybe I should take my time a little bit. All right, second shot for the 4th hole here. We're about 100 yards away from the green, hitting over water. There's bunkers on the right side. I've been pulling my irons a little right, my wedges, so I'm guessing my irons as well. So I'm gonna aim a little left, hope for the best. All right, after the second shot of the 4th hole, I didn't pull it right as we expected, but I didn't get under the ball, so I cleared the green. I'm not sure what's back there, but we'll see. All right, so we did clear the green quite a bit, about 20 yards. Actually left of those 2 trees over there, so we're gonna try to get on the green and putt in for par. Well, obviously things rarely go as planned for me. We got a triple bogey on that last hole there. But anyways, triple bogey. Chipping is hard. I could really use some practice when it comes to chipping. Anything around the green and putting would probably take, 10 strokes off my game, easy. So I think that would be one of the first things I practice, and then obviously getting a good tee shot so I have a decent second shot on these holes. This is the 5th hole, 4th par 4 in a row. This one's a little short as well. It's only 352 yards from the middle tees, which I'm playing. Obviously, if you go back to the tips, it's another 40 yards. So it's a pretty wide open fairway as well. I'm going to aim down the right side just in case that slice gets me. All right, so the slice ruined that for sure. It didn't go anywhere. We're on the left side of the fairway in the dirt. I'm a little lucky. I would move it if it was up against the cart path. Since it's not, I'm probably just going to try to bump it out to the fairway and, take a defeat on this one. All right, 3rd shot. I only bumped it up here about 80 yards, so I think I have about 120 yards or so to go to the flag. It's the red flag over there. Sand on the right, and so I'm going to aim a little bit left. All right, 3rd shot actually worked out. I hit it a little hard. I didn't get underneath it, so it went a little low, landed right in the center of the green, but rolled off the back of the green. So we're going to be chipping. Maybe I'll putt off there, but for a par. So we're going to, probably bogey, double bogey this hole as well. The ball's over here on the left back side of the green. Flag over here, red flag. We're going to putt. All right, I know that was a bogey, but man, I feel good about that one. That was a long putt. I knew it was gonna be short, but it was only about 5-6 feet left to save bogey, and I was a little nervous about that one. My knees were shaking. I'm a little nervous altogether doing this whole filming thing. We're only 5 holes in, going up to the 5th, which looks like a par 3, and it's loud over here. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I still feel nervous, basically just as nervous as I felt in the first hole. I don't know why. I'm golfing alone. Hopefully that goes away. Maybe we'll par some holes here. All right, here's the 6th hole. It's about 164 yard par 3. All right, so tee shot for the par 3. It actually ended up short. I did a really soft 5 hybrid. I usually do a 7 on this hole, but I've been missing my 7 like crazy lately. So I was like, hey, I got this new 5 hybrid. I'll just think nice and easy, and I'm short of the green, just about maybe 2 feet short of the green. It's actually like a yard short of the green, but we're gonna putt it anyway, see what happens. We just saved par on that hole. I couldn't believe it. My first putt off the green was way short, so I left myself with a lot of meat on that par putt, but took my time with it, and I guess I read it just a little bit. It was right to left, and it worked out very well. We got our first par. It only took about 6 holes to get there, but I apologize for the loudness. We're right next to the highway. This is the 7th hole, I believe. Par 5, about 460 yards. All right, found my tee shot. It's not very good. We're just gonna try to punch it back to the fairway here. We're next to the highway, not gonna talk too much. All right, we got another bogey, but I'm actually pretty pleased with that given the tee shot that we set ourselves up for a second shot. Almost made the par putt. It was within an inch. If that would have dropped, man, that would have felt really good. But on to the next one. Let's keep going. We're doing all right. The nerves are starting to go away, so this is good. We are 8th hole. It's a par 3. It's about 148 yards. I forgot to record my tee shot. So what I'm gonna do is hit another one. I can zoom in on my first one just so you guys can see. So since I forgot to film it, I'm gonna just film a second shot just to be safe. You'll see my first shot on the green. It went way over, but it's on the green. All right, I wanted to show you guys where the first one ended up. Oh, it's actually further back than I expected right here, but it's on the green. Second one I hit really low. It rolled all the way across the green back there. I'm gonna use the first one. If you guys don't believe me, I know, I'm sorry, I forgot. I knew it was gonna happen at least once. So I set myself up for an incredibly difficult putt. It's downhill. It's going all over the place, so I don't know where it's gonna end up. All right, I don't know what I was doing. I need to hit the ball. We're trying to save par. It's still downhill. It goes down, flattens out. That's where it got stuck, and then down again. This is for par. Terrible hole. All right, we ended up with a double bogey on a par 3 where the tee shot landed on the green. So that means I putted 4 times before it got in the hole, and that's just not good. That's where my game is the weakest right now, I think. It seems like my game is weak everywhere, but I wasn't hitting the ball. It was going downhill. I was a little nervous about that, so I was hitting it too soft, and no excuses. So our next hole is another par 4. This is the 9th hole. We're gonna be done with the front 9 here. And it's a short one, so let's try to par this one. 9th hole, par 4, 260-ish yards today. That's very short. Like, most people could drive this. I cannot. All right, after the tee shot of the 9th hole, that slice is here to stay. I can say that with confidence. Until I get lessons or some sort of tips maybe from you guys, that slice is staying. And I'm losing a lot of distance, but it's okay. We're in the fairway, just on the left side of the fairway. The green has a bunker right ahead of it, so we gotta try to clear that because bunkers, I have no clue what I'm doing. All right, second shot, 9th hole. We were about 95 yards. We got to clear the bunker. That's my only goal. Get over the bunker. Great shot. Great shot. We got another very rare birdie opportunity on this par 4, 9th hole. Excuse my language. I probably shouldn't cuss. you.